Yo, welcome to the D&D, the Drink and Drown podcast. I am one of two hosts, Tim and Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible, aka TNT.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know what going.
And this is the Unapologetic podcast with good intentions. Make sure to hit us up on our socials, which will be located below. Enjoy. I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but I just found a voice note of me reacting to when Everon asked me, how did Adam and Eve come up with the name Rhinoceros? So this is it. It's funny.
Why you laughing?
Because everyone hit me. Fam, you really telling me Adam made the word rhinoceros? He's like on the spot, like really. He saw that and the word rhinoceros came out of his mouth.
You were ever so stupid. You're an idiot. You're saying right?
We're having a guest join us today who goes by the name of Jaron Tomlinson. He's a little bit late because he's black.
Antigua time.
Antigua time, he on.
Greetings, massive. Good afternoon, everyone. Good day, good morning, whatever time it is. It's your boy Everon back here again for another episode of the Drink and Drown podcast alongside my boy.
Yes, Mr. Terrible. Haha. Yeah, I'm tired today, but let's get this podcast in. Hey guys.
First, man. So how's your week, man? How is it? How you been going? How's this? You say you're tired. Is this like accumulated tiredness or like you just had a bad night?
Well, actually, last night was actually kind of bad because I came home from work and I had one of them, what do you call them? Them coffee drinks, the vanilla one, the little Starbucks thingy.
Oh, the Frappuccino?
Yes,
In
I
the
had one
bottle?
of those.
Yeah.
And I was just driving home now around 6 something. I was drinking it, and this is me. That's a bad idea, dog. Because like
Drink coffee after work.
in a couple hours, you're gonna need to go sleep, right? And then I came home and I was just reading some manga and stuff, and I'm just like, man, I really shouldn't have drunk that, right? So I'm there up until 12 o'clock, not sleepy. I turn off everything. I'm lying down, head covered, and I'm just like, yeah, that was really a dumb idea, though. Like you could have just saved it for Friday. Take it in the morning or in the afternoon. Like, why did you decide to take it? You know? So that kind of messed up things. But my week in general, it was kind of rushed. So that super tramp that I'm building, it's trying to get out to the shop by March. And this
It's
week,
March.
the end of March.
Oh, March. It's mid March.
Sorry about that. Yeah. And because there's so many things missing in terms of like unfinished blueprint, and you know they're working and adding as they go along. It's a lot for me. So I'm trying to fix some of the problems that I come across by myself because I can't ask nobody because they don't know. And I feel like sometimes I'm wasting most of the day just trying to figure out certain things or correct little mistakes until I tweak it enough to a point where I'm just like, all right, boom, this is how I'm gonna do it until they decide to change it. So I've been working against the clock. So I think 2 days ago, they told me that, hey, they want to get everything out the shop by Wednesday of next week. And I got the bulk of the heavy lifting, like the heavy pieces. I already got most of those out the shop. So I just have like 2 more stuff to do. It's like legs. And I went in today to get those done because they had to bring a special blueprint for the fitted part, and I had to make sure, like they wanted to make sure it was properly done before they told me about it. So I couldn't finish the legs until they got the blueprint to me. So they finally did, and then I had to cut all the material, make sure they were nice and whatever, and then weld them up. So that took me 6 hours to do the 2 legs. And I had to literally step back a half an hour just to make sure I tidy it up and clean up the place. But yeah, so I was really just sweating and just going in. So yesterday when I had like a little break, I started working on this other project. And today I realized that I did it wrong and I was stressing. Because it's just like, I know I have to finish these legs, trampoline legs. But when I realized that I made a mistake, I was like, do I have time to fix this? Like
That's the thing you sent me.
So what happened was I I cut some pieces yesterday for this custom fit trampoline that some guys have in the backyard, right? And the measurements were 90, like in length, it was 90 and a quarter. So they put it in decibels, 90.25, right? I don't know why my brain decided to say, fuck that too. Look at that 5. Because I put 0.5, so that was a half, right? So now I'm going in 90. And in my head, I'm thinking, all right, boom, 90 and a half, 90 and a half. I'm walking over this heavy ass, 90 and a half, dragging this big ass piece of steel onto the bandsaw. This saw, let me just call it the saw because I'm assuming y'all don't know what bandsaw is. And I'm going to cut this thing. And in my head, 90 and a half, tape measure. Mark it, 90 and a half. Measure twice, cut once, 90 and a half, right? I cut, I set up this thing in record time. This is me. I feel good today. Then I come back today and realize, all right, when I'm cutting the second one, I said, let me just double check and go to the blueprint one real quick. And then I saw the mistake. Just cause. I was gonna just cut it because I was in a good mood. I was like, yeah, that shit gonna get done today. I'm gonna leave by lunchtime. I didn't bring no lunch or snacks today, dog. Cause this is me. I'm just going to knock off 2 things and leave. Yeah.
No.
So then when I realized the problem, my brain, everything just paused. I'm just like, how you gonna fix this? Right? So now I'm thinking of all the ways I could fix this, but no matter how I think about it, I'm screwed. Right?
Because is that the only one left?
Do
you have, like, it was the backup material?
There wasn't any backup material. So yesterday, they didn't even have any material yesterday to make the 2. So they had to go and buy just a small piece so I can get enough to make what I needed. Right? So they already bought, the piece came in, and that's when I was cutting from the new piece that they just bought. Right? So now I'm just there, just like, yo, I can't go tell them, hey, I need another piece of, 6x3.
And the man just slave to find.
They literally just slave to find that. So I'm just like, shit, what am I? Because if I cut it with the grinder, the grinder blade is like an 1/8 thick, and it's gonna cut with material. So now I'm missing an 1/8 from my 45 original. I can't get back. But the way how I weld it is real tough. So if I had to break it or cut it, I'm just fucking up that whole material. Yeah. There's no going back. There's no hope for that material.
Garbage.
It's garbage. Because I'm gonna have to try to save the long piece, the 90, because there's no more 90. So I'm gonna have to cut further away from that and then grind it down. Jack? So now in my head, I'm just like, there's no way to save 2 pieces. I have to save 1. And I can't throw it, it's 90. So I have to, luckily, God was working miracles in that shop way before I came in. So there were some scrap pieces that I had to tidy up, and I saw it, and I was just like, bro, this is 45, actually it was 46 inches. And I was just like, whoa, I just need to cut off 1 inch and I have the piece that I need. And I can just fuck up the other one. So that's what, yeah. So on Tuesday, when they're assembling the Super Tramp, I am going to correct my mistake and then go to sleep well that night.
So you have to so you have to cut off a piece of what you have now, or you need to put on a piece?
I have to cut off and then replace.
Oh, okay. And you just, you tack it back on?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with, like, because, like, even when you sent it to me, I was like, okay, so if you cut off too much, isn't it easy to just put back on what you took off, like from the other one?
The side that I have, right, I have 4 sets of holes at specific heights. So if it drops down even an 1/8, then the holes that are on it are misaligned.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So you're lining out. Okay.
So no matter how I do, even if I try to prop something onto it and then weld it to fill the gap, it could be too much of a big gap, and because I'm adding so much heat and the material is welded and it gets pulled, it's gonna easily shift from a 90 to some other weird angle, and then the gap in between is gonna change.
That's just pressure.
Right? So the moment I realized that I made a mistake, my brain thinking, bro, there's so many. So I'm going off, and it's me, how do I fix this? Because now the centerpiece that I have is off too. Because now I have to come in, so now I have to bring everything over, and I'm just like, yo,
go by scale, right? Yeah.
So I'm there, I'm just like, how can I? In my head, there's no way, it's not possible. And
Bro.
it has to be possible because I don't have no more material. So
Bro,
my brain.
that's crazy. You ever taken that, like, in your situation, it's like, at the end of it, worst cases, we have to postpone this. We have to get you material. It could suck, you could feel bad for wasting them, even though they're not gonna look at you dumb or nothing, because it's like a first time mess up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, let's say you change your profession and you are a surgeon.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, you realize these people don't have room to mess up anything because you can't undo nothing. But you can't even say, I messed up. I'll just give him a new spleen. From where? It don't work that way.
Oh, this is the left atrium to the right one. Damn.
It's like, let's just undo it. Let's pull out the staple as if they have holes. It's like, bro, nah, you gotta give them man extra props, bro. But that's stressful. That's hella stressful. Like, I'm a hands-on person because I like doing stuff with my hands, but like, I don't like the pressure of it having to be a certain way. And if it's a mess, if it gets messed up and it's my fault, I tend to try and avoid things that put me in those situations. But then again, I still want to be the one leading it, right? I have these, like, I want to be the lead. I want to, run this project, but I'm like, I don't want to be responsible for the messed up part. If it comes to that, I'm like, when you're a doctor or surgeon, man, what even tell people, boy? Because like for you just be like, I messed up, and they be like, it happens. You can't tell a person that,
bro. Then if I was a doctor and I know I'm talking to somebody who doesn't know the medical terms and stuff, I start hitting big words. Well, the spleen was connected to the backbone, and the backbone was connected to the toe bone, but then transfusion was not taking place because electrolysis, and I just call big words out of nowhere, right? But then the osmosis of the thing, and then the condensation, and I'm just that's not even big enough. But I'm gonna start saying shit, and they'd be like, and it led to a complication because that person wasn't fit enough to undergo such strenuous surgeries. That's how I'm just end everything.
Man, like, I don't know why I be thinking about stuff like that. Like, literally, I heard your situation. I'm like, how could this have been worse?
If he was a doctor.
Like, bro. At least you got that easy recover.
Yeah, bro.
Easy recovery for that.
Man, I'm praying tonight.
Nah, it's not even that bad. I feel like, yeah, for you, and plus they like you a lot, so I don't think it would have been the end of the world if you were to mess up. I just feel like it would just be unfortunate because it's gonna affect the deadline, possibly.
True.
Or you might have to come work on the weekend or something.
I would like to save my one mess ups for a later date. Like, let's say
for something more serious or less
something more serious. Let's say for some reason I got bored and I accidentally decide it's a good idea to weld the gas tank, and then it blow up. I was like, oh, sorry guys, that's my one mistake since I've worked.
So hold on. So just to rephrase what you said, so you're gonna wait for the one time where you accidentally make a wholehearted decision to weld the gas pot.
They don't know that. I could say, I was just moving the thing and my gun hit the tank, and it just it was touching the table, and it just created a weak spot in the pressurized tank, and it just broke from that point, and the gas and the explosion and the sparks. And if I survive, I'm gonna make sure they know it's a mistake, even if I purposely did it.
I'm about to think you think an explanation is even needed at that point. The fact is, I know you got me pieces.
What's happening if I make them? Is Timon okay? It was a mistake. What happened? And I don't know. Life
happened.
I was just minding my business by the garbage bin when I heard an explosion. So you weren't even near it, no.
Oh, jeez.
They probably gave us a faulty tank. I don't know.
The rule of thumb: evade.
Check. Like they could have a camera in there all along. We saw it. That's not me.
That's not me, bro.
That's not me. I was not there. Deny until I die.
Or you watch it. I have a twin brother.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I have a brother. It's like, no, don't even try that. I don't even work here. All kind of things. I don't even work here. So why are you injured? I came to visit my brother and just follow that.
Like I'm waiting to the point where I get to in life that people can give me stupid excuses because I'm here
Bro.
for it, bro.
Bro,
I'm gonna make you, bro. I already have this vision of how I'm gonna accept these stupid excuses. And the thing is, I'm going to make sure that whatever lie you bring to me, you're gonna have to live the lie. So whatever you say, that is now you. And I'm going to apply that to your life until you either stick with it or you tap out and tell me the truth.
bro, like right now, I don't even see there's a need to lie, right? Because man's big. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But the only how I'll accept a lie from somebody if it's outlandish or if it's funny.
Yeah, if it's worth it's like, all right.
It's like
you're
if
cool
it's
for it.
like a serious line, it's like, yeah, clearly this is a lie. I'll let it
Mhm.
go on, you know? But like, and plus if it's a good lie too,
Yeah.
I'm a little like, come on, that's actually a good one. You know? Yeah.
So I would never thought of that myself.
Yeah, right? It's surprising me.
We have to give
Oh.
props. So that was surprisingly good.
Yeah, I can't even hate you for that because honestly, I was entertained.
Right? I'm like, yo, your lie was so good. I'm just going to pretend I don't have evidence anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just let you live
I'll
because you
just
work
let
for
it-
that. You deserve this one.
So if you somehow cheated on me and you had a damn good lie, I just
And you
forget
find
about the
out,
cheating.
it's it. It
But
just
anyways,
like, 'cause-
everyone,
yeah.
I feel like I'm
Oh.
going off topic. We can talk about that later. But how was your week?
My week was it was pretty good. Not gonna lie, it was I mean, what nothing special happened out of the norm. It was a pretty straightforward week, as for every week I've had since this podcast. But I'm giving thanks. Have life. I was able to go out for 2 walks this week. I could have gone for more, but it wasn't that nice. But it's like because we're in that intermediate part where like it's like spring, but like winter don't want to give up yet. Or like spring is like, no, it's okay, it's okay. So spring over here tapping winter on the back, like it's gonna be okay. And winter's like, nah, I'm trying to beat. So literally yesterday was like 9 plus 9 when I went for a walk and woke up this morning to snow. So it's the weather is kind of throwing us off right now, but it's not too bad. This week's supposed, bro. Someday this week it's literally supposed to be 20 degrees, right?
Ooh.
And literally 24 hours after that, we're expecting 3 millimeters of snow within
Oh,
24 hours
Just
of that
imagine,
plus
just imagine
20.
if that was 3 meters. I'd be like,
Bro.
y'all dead.
Bro,
Three
what?
me-
I
3 meters?
like I know 3 feet is a lot. Like a lot. Like I know people roofs be craving it with 3 feet. And that's 1 meter. That's crazy. But no, my week, yeah, it was pretty good. Nothing eventful, but hopefully as it gets warmer that will change. I want to do a lot more fishing this year. A lot more outsidey stuff. Like because literally this whole winter I've literally been in my house. Like last
Hibernating.
summer it was COVID and stuff, so there wasn't much to do, but I was definitely outside more. But this one, since winter hit, it's just been boom, boom, boom. Which I don't think is a bad thing because me being in my house all winter means that I actually avoided most of the winter. So in actuality, winter didn't even feel that long for me. So I ain't complaining about that.
And you
But
see
I'm just
beer
eager
guap.
to get back out. Check. Oh, gas, parking, like all them shits. But I'm just waiting for the sun to come out and stay out. And hopefully it stays moderate because here it can get to like hella cold, like -40 and shit. But in that same way it can get that cold, it can get extremely hot. Like
So-
plus 35, almost 4. And I'm like, bro, this place has no chill. No boss. It's either one extreme or the other. And then when you're in between, it's not sure which way it's trying to go. So it's like playing tug of war with itself. Just
Okay.
get me out to this place, man.
So what kind of activities do you think you want to get into if you could this year?
Nah, I love fishing, bro. I really love fishing. I like water. I like being outside, and I like catching fish. I would do hunting too, like other stuff. If I had like people that did that to kind of introduce me to it, show me ins and out, I can go on trips with, kind of, learn from them type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something I might do in now I won't say the near future, I'll say maybe the longer future, like maybe when I'm older, you know, when you go away for like a trip, you want to take them big vacations. Like, yeah, me and the boys are going on a hunting trip, or and stuff like that. Maybe then. But for this year, I definitely want to start fishing more, like being more serious about it. Just like even though it's for fun, and then I'm definitely thinking, not even just thinking, I'm definitely gonna put a lot of it on YouTube. You know,
Ooh.
there
We're
was
gonna
a
start on YouTube.
I want to start a YouTube. I've been blessed, by the Lord. He's blessed people with the ability to have big hearts and use that big hearts to do things for other people. And those blessings trickled down to me, where I was able to acquire a GoPro.
Hey.
So if
Should
I
add like
want
effects and stuff in here, like claps and all
right.
kind of thing,
If
right?
you get
Yeah.
a mixer board, right?
But those
you
things
know,
expensive as hell.
bro, I know. But yeah, so we got this. I got a GoPro. So my first step on the agenda is to get used to it. I want to get my angles sorted out as advised. I got this kit with a bunch of different parts, like the stick and the all that stuff, the mount and all that stuff. So I want to play around with it for a bit before I get out there, or even when I get out there and just try it out, so it goes. And then I just want to teach myself that because it's something I want to do. Like literally, when I was a kid, I wanted to like one of the things mommy asked me. She's like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Well, I guess everybody parents ask them that,
Not
and I said,
mine.
"I want to be a fisherman." I want me look at me crazy. She's like, "Fisherman don't make no money," and I'm like,
Wait, actually, fishermen make
"Dang."
beer money.
Yeah, if you're fishing on that level, but she knew the level I was talking about.
Mm-mm.
She wasn't like trying to crush my dreams, but she was definitely just like, "All right, well, what you're doing,
See,
it has to be, a lot more to this than,
you should have
So I
pulled
was
a
like,
Bible on her. First off, God loves fishermen, and
he does
fishes,
great things with them.
yes, and fishes have coins in their belly.
Oh,
Mm.
where'd you learn that one though?
Remember when the man was looking money and they went fishing, and when they empty up the fish stomach, there was always a coin in the
Oh,
fish.
that fish, they're out of stock now. They might not catch them all.
You know, Bible weird now.
But it's
How
creative. That's what it is.
when the fish them find coins, for said, yeah, let me just eat one, boy.
That's what.
Hey Steve, how
Ooh,
about you
maybe
eat
a
the other
ship
one?
sank with treasure, and they ate it.
And they saw it shining, and they just like, oh,
And they see the Bible is not as far fetched as y'all think. Y'all just need to
bro.
think about it.
Suppose the Spanish ship that really I know it's not the same time period,
Mm.
but that Spanish ship that like was saying the Caribbean lost all its gold and shit.
Mm.
What if I'm assuming the currents probably washed that shit onto the sand, and the sand take that all over the place and down to the earth's crust, and it disappeared back into the earth, right? But let's say some fish. There's certain fish that gather up stones and stuff. And what if they're just literally eating or sucking on in things whole, and a man just somewhere in his house just cutting out stingray bellies and having, like a gold Spanish coin. He's just like, oh my goodness.
How would they get that out though? Like that fish would die.
Yeah, because I'm
fish would never shit again.
I don't think they like open this mouth and be like, yeah, throw up, and pushing their finger down the fish though.
Yeah, I don't think that work.
Can fish even vomit? Because I know they can drown. And yes, fishes can drown. You just have to pull them backwards. The gill only work one way.
Yeah, have to be the flow of the water. So if you stop it from going, literally they have to be in motion or be facing the current a certain way.
So the water can go through them.
Go over. What is it? It goes through their mouth. Or through their mouth, over the gills,
and then over the gills. Yeah.
And then their gills, suck the oxygen out of the water. Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
I know.
Yeah, but look at gills. I'm like, what about this can absorb oxygen?
Yeah, they have teeth and stuff all kind of inside. I was like, what's wrong with your teethy ass gills?
Check point. I mean, they don't hurt when you touch them, but it's just like prickly. It's like, what's this?
Like, what's this? Kind of saw blade you have back here? Who are you shanking in the seas? Was it as a fish pull up to a shark and just like, I've had enough of your shit.
And I said, today we choosing violence. And he's like, you're what army? I need to see all of them.
Let's say this. If you put a shark, an alligator, and piranhas in the same ocean, who's dominating? Like, cause okay, I'm not gonna say our whole school is a whole school of piranhas, because then the numbers would just take you on. Well, let's say
Yeah.
it's like 25% of the body mass of the shark and a crocodile.
Mm, shark is definitely smashing the crocodile, and the piranha is definitely gonna fuck up the shark.
But like a crocodile has like the strongest bite force.
Yeah, but you have to be able to bite you first.
So you said the shark skin is too tough to get bitten by the crocodile.
If you think about it, how
I
a
guess it would be
crocodile's mouth
swift,
is,
but
nah, because where would okay, what part of the shark would be able to get into the crocodile's mouth to the extent where you can like get a good chunk?
well, I guess the shark just have to catch a good fin.
Because I'm thinking only the fins, like literally the
Yeah,
shark would the crocodile would have to bite the fin, but
or its
literally,
nose, because
its
that's like the
nose.
most soft and sensitive area. Because that's where all the
Oh yeah,
receptors and
yeah,
stuff
yeah, the
are.
receptors and stuff here. So yeah, but at the same time, I don't think a shark would run up face first to a croc. I mean, like to a
But they
head on. It
always
would
run
not
up
be a
face
head on.
first.
No, it
Actually,
wouldn't be a
no,
head-to-head battle. It would not be like a
true. They
head
would always come
crocodile
from behind
underneath.
or underneath. Yeah, behind or underneath. Because
Mhm.
like sharks like just pull up on stuff to see what it is before they
Yeah,
attack.
and then circle and like, all right, with a weak spot there, he not gonna see me from here. Ambush.
Yeah, because
That's
I
shark.
don't think sharks really do face to face unless they really down to eat.
And then if you realize how crocodiles and alligators be in the water and stuff, they don't really be swimming and just eating under the water like that. They
True.
literally grab they grab whatever. If they catching fish, they're not like swimming through schools of fish. They're kind of like cooping them and then just smash the
Just
shit.
like stupid logs just hanging
Yeah.
around, just waiting for something. So hey, it's right
Like
here.
the jungle, yeah. So I definitely, yeah, I'm not gonna change my answer. I think the crocodile losing to the shark and the shark going to lose to the piranhas because the piranhas move it. Piranhas' strength is in their numbers. So even though you said it's not like a whole school, they roll in school. So the fact that you're not gonna really catch them alone,
Can a
you know?
shark move its tail enough to get like its fin close to his mouth? Because I know alligators can like literally fold themselves, like their tail can reach their mouth. Can sharks' tail reach their mouth? Because like if the
They
piranhas
don't
are
have
attacking, it's
backbones.
so there's no kind of curling. It's just that little swiggle, that little
Oh no, no,
swerve.
no, no. They're really flexible because they don't have a backbone. It's cartilage.
Oh, they don't have, bro. I
Yeah,
heard
they
their backbone straight. That's what I heard.
Oh no, no, they don't have a backbone. Sharks don't have no bones. It's all cartilage.
I've learned something new today.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind
Us,
of
yeah.
cool.
So, but I don't think they are their ability to be that agile and
Bro,
maneuver.
cartilage and muscle?
Literally, that's literally what a shark is: cartilage and muscle
Jeez,
and intelligence.
that is dangerous. Bro, you know, you just imagine, guys, you didn't have any bones and you just need your muscles to get around. You're always amped.
Jeez.
You
You always
literally,
that's it because that's
nobody,
literally
your
the
guard is
support.
always up.
For us humans, we can be lazy as hell and we can still get around with little muscle on the little bone on our bone because our bone is holding the structure. But for sharks, is the muscle
Bro,
like that? Was it you who was telling me about some man that broke his
yes,
back?
I think he was in
Was
last
that last week?
podcast. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it was a podcast. Oh, damn. See, I just know we talked about it. I don't See, no, that's crazy though.
Nah,
But I learned this too. You know who's the biggest? Okay, so they're like, yeah, the great white shark is like the top predator of the sea. But you know who eats the great white shark?
squids.
Orcas.
Orcas, yes. Yes, they kill whales and sharks. Them niggas don't care.
They don't care. And literally, and people view orcas as evil, but you know they're literally just the largest member of the dolphin family.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like so. What I saw is like for the orcas, they okay. What was it? Was something I was watching. I think it was a video on maybe a Facebook, but it was like a nature video, and basically the orcas. What no when they tracking the sharks and stuff, they realize that when there's like big sharks in the area and stuff, and they disappear, orcas usually show up right after, or they were in the area and the shark disappeared when they came into the area. And I'm like, okay, but I don't really hear them, too beefing as like they on that level. That's not something a matchup you'll be hearing. So I looked it up and I was like, okay, so how this really working? Because I'm like, okay, how would a shark like lose against an orca, but and on vice versa? And then I realized, bro, them sharks are huge, right? Them great white sharks are huge, and I'm like, okay, but look, they're saying this thing gets in 20 feet. But then I didn't realize that orca could be the size of a school bus. Like I thought that was like the humpback whales and the bigger ones. I didn't realize them shits got that big, but them things huge, and literally because of how the shark's body is made up and the weak points and stuff, literally the orca's strategy is to just go from underneath and swim up and just basically clump the shark in his belly, and he
Oh.
will knock out and literally knock out the shark.
Yo, I
And
remember when
then
I
they
thought,
only eat they no, they, bro. After they knock out the shark, they eat the liver and go about their business, bro. The liver specifically. Them
why
man's
do they
going
what they
in there
getting from the
with a plan.
liver?
I think in a
Is it like a
shark, the
delicacy or something? Or they
basically
live longer?
to them, it's like I think that's the biggest yield. If they eat the liver, they would get the same amount of energy as if they ate the rest of the shark, just from
Wait,
eating the
so
one
animal
liver.
liver is actually giving people energy?
Shark liver, specifically in this situation, is fueling orcas. I don't know if they fuel everybody else,
I don't
but
want to
that
taste.
specifically,
I don't want to taste
I think just
liver.
full of energy or whatever. So them man just get what they need and go with their business. Because they found like sharks rolling up and they couldn't understand who killing these sharks because these are the apex predators. And why are these sharks missing livers when they come up? They're just corpses with just liverless corpses. But yeah, them orcas was on some shit and they just dealt with business. So literally, ever since I knew that, thinking back at My Hero,
Uh-huh.
what am I name? The teacher one,
Oh, Gang
Gang Orca.
Orca.
He the baddest man. I don't care what nobody say.
So guys, we have a
Baddest
guest today. His name is Jaron Tomlinson.
Oh.
So let's welcome him, guys. Let's welcome him.
So
Mm-hmm.
if y'all can recall, Jaron was the person that we have been mentioning as far as our stories be going. We be talking about, experiences back home, just having somebody to bring a different perspective of things. Even the stories that Timon be telling, usually the other half to these stories or the other perception in the situation is Jaron. So that's who we got today.
Let's have Jaron explain, introduce himself, I should say, and then just tell us a little bit about himself and his day before we get into anything.
Yeah, Jaron, what go on?
They
Big man Jaron. Long time, fam. What you been up to, man?
honestly, bro, I just been fucking up.
Okay.
That's really it. I've been making my own moves, but I've been making the best. So
How's Philly been treating you?
it's pretty good here.
Like I don't be seeing a lot of wild shit on the internet about Philly.
Are you crazy, bro?
Feel like there's a lot of wild,
Nah, every day there's something crazy going on here, bro.
but not as much as wild shit as we just see back home though. Or is it a different type of wild shit?
It's a different type of wild shit.
Yeah, I feel like American wild shit's always on some next level wild shit. Anything American, just anything we know, and it's American is that on steroids. That's basically what it
Yo,
is. That's the
like
formula.
just today, some dude
Mhm.
robbed a credit union, right? But not some Florida wild shit where he do it like
Mhm.
dressed as Spider-Man, but like some real life just robbed it with his. We going through a pandemic, so you got to wear a little face mask.
Mhm.
That was something. That's all he was wearing.
I walk up in there's like a money bag. You know the drill.
Legendary.
What am I no afraid jail, boss? Or is life that bad that jail don't seem so bad? Because I be trying to look at these things differently, man. Like I fail to believe that you just looked at this idea. I'm like, I'm gonna rob this bank, this credit union, this store. I'm gonna walk out, and life is just gonna be good after this. Because I don't see in any way how it can be good. You're literally on the run. How is that any better? But I think desperate times call for desperate measures.
Nah, it depends on like the severity of your crime and how you can weasel your way down to different charges.
Oh, so they look at it as like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get in trouble, but it's a matter of how much trouble I get into. Is that
Because
what it
like,
is?
if you don't show a gun, it's not armed robbery. So then that's lesser going down. And then if you get to a plea deal or something, they could probably knock it to like some misdemeanor. I don't know, bro. Well,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
ways
well,
to beat it.
Yeah, definitely. I guess that's the benefits of the law to it. But man, that's
You
how
gotta
we go.
find loopholes.
Yeah, how we get, bro? Like we're famous for just getting sidetracked. I don't know what we're talking about. That. Oh, because I asked about Philly. But yeah, man. So so just to give a better background of Jaron, Jaron is basically started off our friendship and everything started off as Timon's friend from How long you think you and Timon friends? Like, at what point?
I don't know, because I know Timon all my life, but I never used to like him. Basically, right? I'll go to the same church. But that don't mean I really know him now. He just the only young male my age in the church. But I don't really associate with each other because I am a delinquent. Bad mama be for a long time. So, sit down in the back of the church, make it my mint and whatnot. Timon in the front of the church with his cousin and them will repeat the Saturday. That that the memory verse.
Memory verse.
Yeah. Bad man like me can't remember no verse. If an hour I can't tell. So this will go on cool. So boom. All the time I seen this youth, I just never like him. Because when folks from the church come around my grandma, they be like, oh, because I was a really bad kid. They be like, yo, why you can't be like Timon? What you mean? Oh, pull up your pants. Why you can't be like Timon? Like, yo, what you mean? Like I didn't feel like my own person. I didn't feel free. I couldn't be.
Made your arch nemesis the benchmark.
Yes, real life. Like I love this youth, but I really hate him now. Like there's a part of me that just hate him because like they put it in me, boss. They put it in me. I really don't think me and Timon became friends until I went to Adventist school. When I came over to Adventist school, Khalid and Timon, they already know each other for some reason. And Khalid lives St. Philip's, me and Timon live Newfield. So I live like 25 footsteps away from each other. But yeah.
A stone throw away.
Honestly, he probably could.
Definitely.
Yeah, he could throw a stone. I could see it.
So yeah, Khalid and Tim want to talk, and then but they hang with the cool kids in the class. But then when I left the class, with Khalid and my partner, I'm just gonna associate over there. And then I found out that Tim are not really the nerd that I see in church.
So you were judging the book by its cover, but the contents were different from
not
your judgment.
Really.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
So still a man.
He would just lick a cooler now who would to give me.
Because Timon told a story about, just to give people how your personality is, and that story was along the lines that you were friends with everybody. Yeah, it was a story about you and the Jaran, and I think Timon never used to curse. He never used to curse. And then the first time he cursed, your personality where you're friends with everybody, you were snitching on him secretly. Well, not even secretly, publicly.
Yeah, because we were chilling.
Realize, yeah.
We were chilling on the hill, right? Just on, concrete pavement, just looking over the village. And, we just chatting. And all this time, I'm just like, I'm trying to hold a decent image for the church sake and my parents.
That make me never like you.
Right? So I wasn't cussing, but in my head, I'm just like, bro, for me to, express the situation, I needed to cuss. The cuss word was needed to make it an experience. So I cuss. So then when I said it, I see John was like, that's new, right? So then from his reaction, I was just like, yeah, I probably should have held that one in. And then I think it was on Friday night. So then we went to Pathfinders, right? Inviting to Pathfinders stuff now. And Auntie Elsa, we in the back of the church, Auntie Elsa talking about, people who call them Badventists and blah, blah. And John was like, And I look at me and they elbow me. And I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Right? And she going on and yeah, and some of them cuss and so he's like, And I'm just like, what are you doing?
I faintly remember this. Very faintly remember this. Because I remember, Lord God, honest to God, I really think that I was Timon's mission work. Like I really thought he just there trying to get me more involved in the church.
So I can get my heaven points. Trying to get into the pearly gates.
Got another one.
Yeah. I'm level 65 in the church, guys. My Christianity is like up here. You can't see that, but it's high.
Right.
But now we're okay. So I will tell a story early in the podcast about when we went to beach and we were playing sandball against some Freetown mans. Were you there or was it just me, Brian, and Ricardo?
Yeah, for like tell me the setting really.
Okay, so we went to beach. It was camp and everything. Me and Brian were there, and we just playing sandball fight and whatnot. And then some Freetown guys came up.
Okay, which
they were
hold on.
Half Moon
Sorry
Bay.
again. Half Moon Bay.
Yeah.
You're talking about the same one where we like I came up with y'all and then
Yeah.
I left like I wasn't
don't
there
know
playing.
if
I
you-
wasn't there playing. I wasn't there playing. Dog, plenty of
Jeez.
catty men then Plenty of catty
Jeez.
men then You
So
think
it
we had
was-
time for play sandball with her, you went to go to
No, but we were just chilling, and some Freetown men really came down with some sandballs. I mean, some perfect sandball that was just like cannonballs.
Miracle.
They burst. I swear they sparkled. And they literally, at like the climax of that fight, when them mans went into the water after Brian, because Brian was the swimmer. And Brian take off in the water, and the man went in the water, treading with one hand over his head and a sandball in his hand. And I'm just like, who is this guy? He's supposed to be in the army. Like, what kind of skills are these that a countryman just have? Well, why?
Marine.
a Freetown, my real different man.
They're
Well,
different.
that was the
don't
whole
like
episode.
them. I don't like them.
Yeah, we really hurt them too much.
I told a story when they stole my bike. I don't like them. We were planning to murder one. And then Uncle Bob was just like, yo, let's premeditate murder. Bro.
You know,
I was like,
Yo, the man who thief the boy bike, then theft. The one that theft.
I didn't even know that.
The boy back door around.
Just don't like them, dog. Like the females, they're okay. But except Cranstein. Remember Cranstein?
Nope.
Bro, you used to go peer school.
So
She used to have a mole on her nose. Bro, I know you know
that
her.
does sound like I wouldn't know her.
All right, I got done.
The one with remember Timon he gets in the fight by the house with that man from the school bus because he did cuss somebody.
I don't know.
Bro, where the hell were you?
Bro, you really need to understand, right? Like,
First
I
off,
might
you
have
need
been
to
there physically.
need to eat some tomatoes and drink some olive oil and take some
Sorry?
peppers. Because
No,
your
I might
memory
have
is
been
trash.
there physically. No, my memory is good as hell. But the thing is, right? Like, you know what it is?
Tell me.
I see myself as the main character. So if I'm not really involved, it didn't happen.
The boy brain don't save those details.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Was like, oh, I wasn't the protagonist. Oh,
That's not my
I-
story.
not my story.
That's filler.
I don't have to remember it. Even what was the other one? Adam Freetown man. All them stories that they came from it literally sparked on the basis that Timon hates Freetown man. That was all there was to it.
And
Nah,
it
because
goes far beyond stealing my bike, bro. I just never like them.
they weird. They weird. Bro, firstly, right? So the school bus, go to Freetown before it comes to Newfield, right? So that man already seated, that man already click up. And then Freetown had more young men than Newfield. So they already click up, all them on the roads together. Mind you, the only man on the road, there used to be me, Kishmel, Gumby, Junior, Gavin, and so. You know, them are the older than now by a significant margin. So I never really hire any young man. If anybody for be bad, like either the old man or me and like the 5 people that kick it with me. So now, them man just them man just real static in the back. And they're like, we're going like they're ignorant. You know, I wasn't having it. So now me and Freetown, I would have go into like, they get in a different like spick and spikes. Nothing too serious now. Because nobody would ever swing their hand at me. So, you know, it's whatever. Just never really liked Freetown, man. That man weird.
I think I feel like they were the ones that were really behind God's back. That
No,
man
for
really
sure.
find all
They
evil.
were behind God's back. Like we were probably like the shoulder,
Yeah, you
and
can
they
still
were the
see.
fall off. They were the fall off behind the back.
The part you really can't see no more.
Yeah. It's like what
Probably you
the
can't lotion.
body?
You can't reach up at.
Yeah, like they're in the middle of the back. You have you can't get
No,
there.
real talk, no, because Freetown behind our hip.
Bro, yeah. Talk about a corner going to Freetown, dog. Just black for no reason. I think the path literally opens up to new people.
Fall off my bike around that corner a couple times now.
Yeah, I need some bike for a long story.
Ooh, does he have one for you?
Yeah, a couple. So, like just in general, man, like we were telling people how country people live a better life than anybody else in this world. Like,
That's
I
a
don't care
fact.
where you come from. If you're from country, you just have some next level appreciation for life, some experiences, like even some simple things. I have a story about when I fall off of my bike, and literally all it entails is me riding in my yard, and I was trying to pull brakes in the gravel, and I pulled the brakes at the last minute to end up a hole up in the gate. It's like, and my story end right there. No more. I literally went inside, and my parents cleaned me up. I didn't have no. The end of discussion.
He went straight to sleep.
Went straight to sleep. Life continued. That's it. But like the same experience from a country point of view would not have taken those same steps. There's always a progression because there's always a reason as to why you ended up in this situation in the first place. It's like there are some events that lit. So by the time the conclusion comes out and you see how it ended, it's like, he had it coming.
'Cause how it really goes is, because I'm from the country, right?
Mhm.
We have more brotherly love. So because we have more brotherly love, we outside more. And we outside in big groups. And when you're outside in big groups as young men, like egos start to rise, and then you have a lot of pride. And when you have pride, you do stupid stuff. Bro, like, you know how much of time I almost killed myself just because of my pride?
Curiosity,
Bro,
too.
we on top of the hill, right? Firstly, like it was around like some camp time. So now there was this catty, right? Zania.
Mhm.
Yo, boss, I used to love Zania them time now.
Same.
So boom.
I mean, she used to intimidate me.
Oh boy, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Cause she seemed mad mean, bro. When she
Okay.
looked at me, bro, like I felt like she was judging me. I was like, oh, I'm gonna conquer you.
Like she was scary in an attractive way.
Different. Different. So boom. Someone say,
Okay,
oh, they're going
wait, pause. So the reason why Zania was intimidating, first off, she used to always walk out with a serious look on her face. And the only time she really break character is when one of her girls and come up and say something funny or just
Yeah,
saying
and
hi.
she
She was like,
laughing,
oh
yeah.
hi, how are you doing?
But
And
in her
whatever.
elements,
And then if the conversation dead, so is her face. But she also had a brother that was made of stone.
Yes.
His name was Zian. This is the hardest guy I ever met.
And he
right?
loved fight.
And he just, I don't know what happened to this guy. But he would just, I think he knew he was strong and he knew other people were weak. And that's all he needed to know.
That's how he lived his life.
He just like, you talk too hard. And it's like, hey, I can beat you, right?
Right
So,
here now.
Just watch your tone. So that's his demeanor, right? He comes to something and he irritates you and you just have to take the irritation.
Yeah.
So in that, like, if you disrespect his sister,
that whole dynamic was a scary dynamic.
Yeah, so I'm seeing this guy. I'm just like, besides you, there's more to this.
Nah, you see
Not
now,
the
right?
dad.
I had pride, a whole lot of pride. So I had to fight him. And then another thing about it is, right? Timon, I used to be outside. And because I was outside, I always had backup, bro. So if Zian was to ever beat my ass, we was gonna spin back, we was gonna beat him, throw him in the truck back, and then drop him off a gut.
You're gonna try.
Yeah, you attempted to do that.
Then I guess we wouldn't.
So that guy, I don't know, only way he gets in that truck back with y'all is if he's dead.
Nah, bro. I honestly feel like Kishman had that.
Bro, I guarantee you Kishmel did.
Like I would pay to watch them dog fight. I feel like Kishman had that.
Bro, Kishmel would punch him and then realize, yeah, I was like, so I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I got enough fight with Kishman and him after we stopped hanging out, right? And bro, real life, bro. Real life. This man picked me up by my neck, choke slam me, and I land on my neck.
No, Kishman, he's a big tough guy though. Because I remember the first time he came to Newfield, he was like a small little lighty, weird looking kid. And then out of nowhere, the boy just shoot up and have a deep voice and muscle. I was like, bro, what if he didn't fire him?
Overnight, the man go through puberty, right? And my voice talk like this.
It's your heck.
And after that, bro, like, yo, swear to God, Kishman was probably shorter than me. And then the man just grow to 6'2". And then the man, he just 180 pounds ripped.
Out of nowhere.
Jeez.
Like the man disappear one someone come back different.
Like I don't know who was pulling him and feeding him hay, but this guy came back.
So Zanya made it to camp?
I never made it.
I think it was that overnight. You shouldn't go.
I didn't make it, bro. I fell off the bike. I fell off the bike.
Yeah. He knows
right, run the story.
So we were supposed to go for an overnight hike, right? From, I don't even know where it was, where we started, but I'm assuming it's somewhere in Freetown, right? Ooh. And we had to walk through Dam and then go to Long Bay.
Hold on, Tim. Hold on. Everyone, you know the little auntie and girl that go live and so, right? The little bad one who used to go St. John's Church, right? She got the immaculate titties. You know who
you're talking, the light skin one.
Yeah. Left it right there.
I don't agree she has immaculate titties. I'm not talking. Yeah, she.
What?
I don't know who it is, but go ahead.
She been there to camp there in Newfield Church. So now everyone, we go over there now. I'm gonna know it's like a bad girl. Cause like a bad girl go clear her, right?
Yeah.
And whatnot. So you know me spin like a game or whatnot. Now she say, me want for man to can do wheelies up on the bike. That's boy, you know me pop the wheelie cause me.
No, the time period that we're in, Jaren has a Blackberry Pearl with beer tune. So that's what playing to set the mood.
Shut up, boy.
Because you know his phone can only hear a certain amount of songs. So you have to put them in rotation. Right? They have to come with your hand and set the songs in this rotation when you're coming out, he's chilling, right? So the music playing and he just out there, we just chilling. I know he had to show off for this girl. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, know, times been different in the country, the boss. Yo, so now the girl she said she want to see more tricks and so now, yo, make sure the girl tricks. So me turn up on the fetching bike frame. You may try leg with the bike frame, right? Like I'm trying to leg with the handle and just stand up straight on the frame, but it didn't really work out too well. But I didn't fall down. So boom. So you know, she like, okay, something. I'm like, yo, may go home, get someone that come back. So now I look down the hill, right? Because I up Newfield School Hill. And I'm going to tell you this, right? This was a pothole with just a little bit of road. Over it. Like it, bro, there was craters coming down that hill. So I'm looking now. I was like, yo, you sure you want to ride down this hill? Like, why did you even say this? Like, boy, don't do it now. Whole time I'm talking to myself, my feet up in the air, so the bike moving forward.
So I'm like, brakes?
Oh shit. No, fixed bike.
Rascal.
So yeah, front brakes. So I'm like, oh shit. Put your foot down. I had the pegs with some spikes in so my foot don't come off. Because you know, if your foot come off that fixed bike when you move fast, right? Yeah. You know, it's hard to catch you. It's hard to catch back now.
The pedal, yeah.
So I had the spikes so that I can put my foot down on that and then I sort out. Well, yo, so now the pedal moving slow, and I can put my foot on it. I can also put my foot on the floor and stop the bike. And the guy was like, "You gonna ride down there?" I'm saying, "Yeah." He said, "Yo, why you do that?" So
bro. In my head, no, this is me. There's no need to go down this hill because cars don't even like driving down this hill, right? Because when it rains, the road just get cuts up, right? The water just makes its own
cuts
channel
the
come
road.
down the road, just cuts up the road. So there's potholes, there's valleys, there's all
Being
kind of
real,
thing.
dog. The thing so crazy about it, right? The thing so crazy about it is when it rains, there's the mud on the road. And the mud isn't coming from the side, the mud is coming from the middle of the road, from the pothole and them. Mud is spew
It's
out.
getting deeper.
Boss, it mean bad. But you know, I'ma tell you that I'm gonna ride down there. And my pride meant I was going to ride down there.
You had to know the hill to ride down the hill. Because you'll know
Slowly.
where all the you exactly. Nobody rides down there fast. But this guy, the girl just says so, and the boy gone.
It was
The thing is not me and Khaled up the hill. I think Khaled was up the hill with me. Me and
I
Khaled up
think
the
so.
hill now. And this guy just take off, right? So now we watching him going down the hill, right? And we say, oh, man doing good, man. And the boy, what? And the girls in them where they are, they can't see him no more. So they don't know what happening. We just looking at him. And from what we saying, that's what they getting, really, right? So he flat, after he don't go down the hill now, they don't see him no more. So they change the topic and start talking about stuff. So me and Khaled
Imagine
literally look
look
over.
over like for the captain, then forget. Oh.
That couldn't even see him. So me and Khaled, where we are, we still talking to the girls and we looking over our shoulder. We see this man going down, doing all kind of things, like dash and stuff. And he just weaving back and forth. And I'm like, okay, what happened? And then he disappeared behind the corner. So we up there talking, everybody waiting for him to come back up, push the bike up the hill or whatever. And sunset and realize
Why did they start
guy-
at 3 o'clock?
this guy to reach back up. So Khaled decides to go down to go look for him. Right? So now I'm up here just talking with these people, and that's the last I heard from him.
Yo, no, real talk, man. Like them must see me a dodge, like a dodge pothole, and you know, style off, no, clean. But you know what really happened, dog? I passed past Chris' house, right? When I reach by Chris' house, so that washing machine is on the gallery. And because the washing machine on the gallery, right? The hose let off in the yard, he let off to the road. The hose let off in the road, right? And then the water come out, right? The water push on like a gravel stone. I honestly don't feel like it's the gravel stone that will fall down, but this is what I observed. When the gravel stone then come across, right? And it's like, yo, I don't know. I just started shaking. When I started shaking, right, I was like,
It's
yo, you gotta
loose.
catch yourself. You gotta catch yourself. The bike's like, bro, that bike a fishtailer, so the back of the bike will come up to the front. And then, dog, I finally straightened up. I ran into this pothole. And it's not even a pothole, dog. I ran into a sinkhole. Bro, front tire hit the sinkhole, right? And, dog, all I realized, the bike not under me anymore. Yo, I had some hang time, bro. In the air for like 6 seconds. Because me come down fast. I was like, yo, what is happening? So I said, you know what? Just cover your face and close your eye. So what I'm going to do. Cover my face, close my eye. End up on the ground. And like, yo, I'm in pain now. I was like, yo, just get up, dust yourself off. I got up, fainted. I try again, fainted. So, yo, after a while, I'm laying down on the floor. I was like, so this is how it ends. And I was ready to accept my death.
Wait, were you aware of your situation when you were fainting? Or were you just like clueless whole time?
Like, okay, so there was context clues. My body was ripped up. My shirt was ripped. I was bleeding through the hands and the face, right? And I could see the bike over there with the fork bent.
Oh.
So because I see all of that, I already know that means I fell down. So now, 2 hours later, Khaled come pick me up. And Khaled come down the road. And he like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm good. Just help me get home. Khaled carried me to Standpipe, boss. We go to Standpipe. Boss. And the first water that Khaled splash on me, I faint again. Khaled shake me, yo, get up. I'm like, yo, I'm good, boss. Just help me get home. And then I'm like, yo, Khaled worried now. Because Khaled is a good ass friend.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that I bully Khaled so much. But like, so now Khaled was like, yo, you sure you can be all right, boss? And da. Like, boss, you gotta pull through this and you can't die. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna die now. I'm like, yo, it that serious? I'm like, say, boss, you look terrible. I was like, yo, you don't have to be this honest. So now the whole time, I'm like, yo, mommy, tell me to come out of the house now. I'm gonna come out of the house. And then I'm gonna just come out of the house. I came out of the house with like 5 people. She said she don't want nobody in she house. So they invite 5 people in the house and then I left with them. So like, yo, I can't really go home now. So I say, yo, Khalid, drop me off their church. I'm gonna just lie down their church for a couple hours and then I'm gonna go home later tonight. Khalid dropped me off at church. I'm gonna say, yo, just let me by the sun. I may lie down, right? So now I'm gonna say, you know what? If I put a little sand on the wounds, I can just
fool.
No. Listen to it. If I put the sand on the wounds, I can just look dirty. Like I prefer to look dirty than beat up. Even though my shirt had rips and blood in it, I prefer to look dirty than beat up. So that was my game plan.
It's
My
just
cousin
sad.
told me that was a bad game plan.
What's up?
Well, you know, it's safe. I'm gonna say, yo, Khalid, just help me get done by my grandmother's house. Reach over by my grandma's house, right? And she said, where y'all come from? And at home is supposedly, my old lady done there too. I said, wait, I bleed. I said, what you do? Yo, them a question me not. Nobody asked me if I'm okay. I'm say, yo, here, I'm gonna go wash my skin and then come back. Dog, I limped. Then tell Khalid to help me. So Khalid helped me get to the bathroom and Khalid said, later boss. If like he never said later boss, then tell Khalid to leave.
Yeah.
My family don't ever do that. Like you can come at my house at 7 o'clock in the morning and leave 3 weeks later. My family will not tell you to leave. But they look at Khalid, they tell Khalid for leave. So I'm saying, no, I'm gonna go in the bathroom, I'm gonna lock the door. When I'm gonna lock the door, I'm gonna hear the door handle rattle. I'm like, yo, make the door handle rattle, boss. I said, open the door, Jaron. I said, for what? The door open itself. Boss, the whole family coming in. Some people have belt, some people have veteran, so some people have tick, some people had the friggin' ladle and so. Yo, me never get so much blood in my life. I'm a body rip up now and then bang me.
Because that's how it would feel.
But, no, but you know, I love it. I love it.
Oh, for sure.
Bro,
and the thing is now, I didn't know all this was happening because Khalid never returned. Khalid took Highway 44, went home.
This is what shit.
I'm
So you
coming
still up there
down
with the
now
people.
with the BlackBerry in my hand, trying to see if Jaron okay. Bring his phone. He said, no, Jaron's sleeping. I was like, he left his phone with me and I gave it, I think it's his mom or Phyllis. I gave it to his grandmother. So I'm just like, I didn't even know what happened now. So I'm not going home, not knowing what happened. But in my head, I'm like, I can clearly see stuff happen down this hill.
Where the bike? How do you walk with it?
Yeah. So he just went up Highway 44 for his bike.
The thing is, the reason I feel the real reason you got them blow is because a long time ago they realized you left the house and then they planned for you from time. For the time they realize you're gone, like, yo, when he come back, he'll get it. Then they just say, all right, that's it. So literally, that's all that was on their mind. I don't have to wait. I was anticipating this cut ass all day. And now he like this, no, he still have to get on.
Well, yeah, but understand, boss. Like, man, bad man. You can't tell me tap in the house.
Yeah, I remember this one time on Paddy Kiel. Because I'm accustomed to riding down the hill, right? So I know the pass of the hill, like, because it's a steep hill, then it gets gradual, and then after a while your bike just slows down.
You need to differentiate which hill we are talking about, because that might feel that you're there right down School Hill, and that means we saw some pride not allow that.
No, that's not School Hill. School Hill is the dangerous hill, right? I'm going on Lions Hill. That's the main hill going into Newfield, right? So when you come off the main road, you come down, that's Lions Hill. So it has like a steep incline and then it gets gentle and then it just goes off on a flat plane, right? So I'm accustomed to going down there and I don't have a fixed bike. I hate fixed bike because I had bad experience with fixed bikes, right? So I have like a freewheel bike. So I go down there all the time and this one time I'm going out with Cameron Kiel and they walking, I'm on the bike. So I'm just, taking my time, go down the hill, holding the brakes and just chatting with them, right? So Kiel said, hey, let me get a chance now. I said, no. He said, no, let me ride the bike, man. I'm like, bro, my bike, for one, it's hard to because you have to set up the brakes properly
Yeah.
and whatever, right? Because okay, let me just explore that part, right? So Camera is his brother, right? Who is really at this moment worried because he know his brother don't have no bike skills, right?
Bro,
So
hold on,
Camera is
hold
worried,
on.
like, why you want to ride this bike?
you need to
And-
get like a backstory upon them because you need everybody to understand that they don't leave their house.
Yeah.
They don't
There's
socialize outside.
They're like the
Like-
me. They're the Evrons of the
Newfield.
village.
Like they've been playing League of Legends before I had Wi-Fi.
House niggas.
Yeah, so and they always argue with each other, like literally vicious arguments. Camera will say, man, that stone looks small. You're blind? That stone is medium. Ah, and then they will just go off, right? Argue with you, throw at each other throat, right? But that's Camera and Kia, right? But like
That's
you can't go at one because then the other one go come for you. So they
Yeah.
always watch each other back, but nobody they don't have each other back unless somebody else is in the picture.
In the mix.
Yeah. So if it's just the two of them, they're fighting each other. If somebody is coming, they're on you, right? So Camera is trying to tell him, hey, don't do that, right? And Kia's just like, bro, it's a bike. I can ride a bike, right? So in my head, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna come off, clear the steep parts of the hill, and then give him the bike, right? So when he gets on the bike, I said, make sure you don't try to do anything out the way because once you lose your balance and the bike start to wobble, you can't catch the bike. Once the bike wobbles, it's really hard to get it to stop wobbling, right? And
You want to know? Hold on. Sorry for interrupt you again. Just to add a little more to this. Like, you want to know what's even crazier, dog? So 2 weeks before this, right? Their grandmother have a sweet tamarind tree. Me and Timon up in the sweet tamarind tree, I get tamarind. So what else can they do in the tree? So now, boom, Camera climb up in the tree, right? Behind me and Timon. And me and Timon are like 2 apes. Like, yo, just to go from branch to branch and get tamarind and come down with them. So now, Camera is literally 4 inches over the ground. Our Camera was scared to come down.
bro, this is what the boy did. The boy stretched his hand up, right? And then jump a little and hold on to the branch, right? And now he's just like, right? And then his dad is just like, well, just climb the tree now. So then, he's forced to climb up a little bit. So he pull up his body and kick his foot up, right? So now, clearly, you can clearly see the ground right there. It's not that far from the ground, but Camera could not get back down, right? So me and Jared doing all kind of tricks of jumping out the tree and all kind of stuff, right? Getting mad points on our landing and stuff. This man in the tree crying. And he's like,
So,
yo,
you know,
what's your boy?
that was 2 weeks. That was 2 weeks before Timon's story.
So he coming on the hill, right? And I said, all right, this is a decent part of the hill. This is gonna give you a nice sense of momentum for you to enjoy. So he's sitting on the bike and he getting his footing and everything, and then the bike start moving off, right? And the brakes and them disconnect because if you want a smooth ride, I had to take them off because once they're on, they were pinching the wheels.
Okay.
They were slowing you down. So I had to take it off, right? So as soon as the boy take off your camera, oh no, right? And then we watching this guy going all right, and I don't know why, but he looking back and talking to us while he's still going on the road, right?
Yo.
Then I see the bike wobble and it's me, oh shit, camera, the bike wobbling, right? And the boy go, bam, follow, right? And this is me, shit. So the camera me run on to see if he okay, right? And the man chin leaking like a faucet, right? He just bleeding. So camera about to lose his shit. So I'm telling Camera, come down. It's just a cut. It's just a little scratch, right? And he's like, what happened? It's just like, yeah, you just have a little scratch in your chin. And camera hold his head and a cry, right? And he's like, Camera, I'm too bad. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. That and he touched his chin and so on, blood put his hand and so I'm just like, it's just a small scratch. It's okay. It's just a scratch, right? And I'm thinking, okay, I could just tell him it's a scratch and we can make it home, right? Because his house is not too far away, just a corner away. So I'm trying to just pick up the bike and just tell him, yeah, let's go home, man. Just put some plastic. You just can wipe that off. It's just a little scratch. A lady from a guy said, murder! Look, I dead. You see all the blood? So now I'm saying, shit. Right? So now Camera crying like, yo, my brother got dead. And I'm like, it's just a little scratch, And then Omar run off the gallery, pull her hose, and then run in water on Kia's chin, right? Just And yo, it's literally the water is hitting his chin, and it just look like diluted red, cause beer blood coming out. So now, same time, his old lady driving up, right?
Oh,
So
God.
in my head, I'm just like, can this get any worse? So now she see her son and she flips. Right, because Vonda overreacts, dog. Right? So I'm just saying, it's just a little scratch. It's okay. It's just a little scratch, right?
Kids, man. She loved them boys.
She grabbed them man, throw him in the truck, right? So this is me. What the fuck I supposed to do? Right? So I just throw my bike across and jump in to see if he's okay, because technically I can't put him in that situation, right? So now we go down to the hospital to see if he's okay. And after they realize he's okay.
Pana Sunday.
Boss. And after we realized that he okay and everything, he got his little whatevers. We started laughing about it. And Vonda's like, why do you not? You can't ride bike? In my head, I'm just like, bro, it's just a little scratch though. Because I'm still on that same story. It's not that serious. It's just a little scratch.
Bro, nah, bro. Look, it's fine, bro. It's fine, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, bro? That same Sunday, my mom, she was getting married. So I went to the wedding. And me, I'm an uncle, right? I'm on a drive down the hill now. I'm going to see Timon and Kial on top of the bike. I'm going to see Camera there. So, like...
yeah, because he was planning to come back and meet us.
Like, yeah, bro. So, like, I saw them on the top of the hill now. And I see Kial wobbling. I was like, Kial can't ride bike. So, after I got home, right, I ate something. And I freshened up, changed my clothes, because then I can't wear my wedding clothes, come up the road. What am I, a delinquent? Anyways, change off my clothes, eat something, and then reach up the road. I don't see nothing. I don't see nobody. I don't see the bike on the side of the road. I'm just lonely.
I'll go start tumbleweed.
Nah, but you see, that's the thing too. I fell on that same hill one time now. The same hill, the same Lions Hill. So what happened was, bike don't have no brakes because, you know,
Same bike?
same bike, extra cool points when your bike don't have no brakes, right? Because
Like them, no.
you know, you either have to put down your foot, put your foot on that back wheel, or you just have to take. Yeah, you just have to take it, right? So I'm flying on the hill, right? And a car decides, because I'm going in the middle of the road, because that's the best part of the road, right? And a car decides to come, right? So I see this car and I'm just like, shit. And car coming from either direction, right? From the top of the hill and from the bottom of the hill. So there's no space for a middle of anything, right? So in my head, I'm like, all right, I have to get out the road. And there's no sidewalk to go on. It's just
gutter.
Road edge.
Gutter, yeah. Tumbling, right? So I see this yard coming up and the yard have a little incline to, right? No brakes. See in my head, this is me. Okay, clearly I'm going to fall out. And I'm aware that I'm going to fall. And there's no, I can stop the bike before. I know I'm going to fall out. So in my head is, I'm going to turn into this lady's yard and I'm going to fall in the grass, right? But then I go up this little incline. This is me. You know, we're better than falling down in the grass, running into this fence. Now, the fence, right, is a wire fence. It's kind of springy because you used to like just throw yourself on it and you spring back and stuff. So in my head, I'm going to crash into that and that could be the softest crash ever, right?
That sounds like whiplash.
Bro, I don't know whiplash at that point. I'm just thinking I'm gonna bounce into that and you can catch me like a net, right? That's a net, a metal net that's gonna be
a mesh.
Better. It's a mesh, better than the ground. So I'm riding now, right? And in this point, you think I'll be stop pedaling. You think that I'll stop pedaling. But I didn't. So now I'm still pedaling because in my head, it's gonna be the best spring back ever, right? So the bike hit the thing and it just rolled up the fence. And then when the bike got right to the tip, it just flick. So now I fell, all right, and the tip of the wires flick and scratch up my hand and my side and stuff, and I just fell over the fence and the bike landed on me.
Break you up.
The lady in the yard's like, yo, get him on. And I'm there lying down in the grass like, shit, right? And I get up and I look, because I can see my house from where I am right now. And I get up, and I look up the hill at my veranda, and my daddy there watching the whole thing, right? This man saw me leave the hill, fly down on the bike, saw the cars, right? Saw me make a decision, saw me aim for the fence, saw me crash into the fence, and the only thing he probably did was get up on my seat just to see if I was still alive. And then when he saw me, and I saw him, I was so disappointed. He just went back and sit down.
The man saw every aspect of your strategic decision making process.
You know what crazy? I used to ride to ride my bike go down that hill, right? At night. So Newfield don't really have too much of light now. There's maybe three street lights. So one at the top of the hill, there's one just a little after, the people that live across Davina and them. And then just one more. What I want today? Maybe wrong by Meg Oldman. Okay. So
It's at the
after
back of
there,
the village.
no.
No, Meg.
Still right down by right on the same hill, Nabas. There's like 3 street lights. There's no more.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know you're talking.
Yo, I used to ride the bike, come down there, right? And I don't know why. I did it now. Because right in the same yard where Timon crashed, right? Just across it, there's a man named Cat. And Cat love for bring old car and just park them up there the side of the road. Like Cat will go there the junkyard, find my old car, and drag it back there. So now I know the road like the back of my hand. I ride on this road every night in the dark. I don't care. But I can go down the road with my DS in my hand and still dodge everything.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm going on the road like, I can speed demon. Boss, they pedal hard. And then I just enter the dark, right? After you do that little turn, it's just darkness until you reach down by Giant. So, boom. But my like a right turn, I'm in the darkness. And when they go over to the side of the road, because I know there's a pothole over here. When I go over to the side of the road, I realize I see a white Jeep. So I swerve back. When I swerve back, I go in the pothole. And then the bike start go down in reverse. And I'm like, yo, how did I not fall down? Bro, honest. Everyone, a country
Was he
like
driving
me.
without his lights on? Because he like do that.
No. The Jeep man just park up.
Oh,
He
okay,
even
okay.
just bring that new Jeep.
So the road wasn't how you left it.
It wasn't.
Oh, the boy, whole memory. The whole
Hey.
process.
Bro, because I was telling him now, like when I started driving, I used to remember the road. My thing is, I'm driving, I remember each pothole. Each pothole have a name basically to me, right? So I'm just driving, I'm just like, oh, this is a pothole. So I know to dodge it, right? So I can literally drive this path, this road with my eyes closed. Because I know what speed I'm accustomed to drive and where everything is, right? But I never count that Cat sometimes drive with his lights off. And this man will just come out yes, this man will just come out of nowhere with his car, just appear in the darkness.
Because he came is silent. It was a clunker, but it was silent. The man was a ninja. Yo, him and my brother, right? Because one first time my brother started to hang out with him, I realized my brother turned that rascal.
Dog,
I remember one time I drive to Blackout. Everyone Blackout. If the place named Blackout, he dark. There is what cross from Blackout? What the pond name, man?
Potworks Dam.
Potworks Dam. He even say pond.
Dam Road.
So yeah. So now I'm on a drive through there, right? No lights in there now. And the lights in there off. I'm a brother a clock 80. And the boy just he said, Master, know the road. As soon as I make it out of there and make it by the speed bump for turning to go better as well, I see Cat a turning with 3 lights off too.
But this episode named Village Chronicles. Episode 1.
If I make any later, they run into Cat.
Tidy
If
up.
Cat any earlier,
Clean up.
They just do some rashness for no reason. You're like,
For
why?
no reason.
What's the
There's
purpose
no purpose. There was no thought. There's no reason why we're at this step today.
It's sick.
And a different story when you take village man out to the village and put them in the city. I go tongue and do the same stupidness.
Technically, a little bit more, well behaved when we outside. A little bit.
Not Jaron.
Not me. Tim, I'm a delinquent now.
All the time you and the police with the tire. Exactly.
Yo, boss, it may be a show. That mean in more of say Yasko now, but my like coming remember where
Right.
Yasko day.
Probably recreation ground.
I was at church, probably. It was
No.
Sabbath.
This was a late night. It's not recreation ground because I'm in St. John's. So Yasko.
Oh, that's when we were down here? Oh no, that's you and Kishmael.
There's a me, Kishmael, the big sexy,
Okay.
and yeah, couple. I think random in there now.
Yasko is the place with the truck now.
Yeah, so then that's where I'm in the bus. Big events is so strong then, dog.
Okay, no, you
Yeah.
said you were downtown. I thought you said you were downtown. Yeah,
No, they
downtown.
just walk over from,
No, that's where I'm in there and then now go downtown for absolutely no reason. So now, boss, I'm just roam the streets like the delinquents that we are. I'm saying tired at the side of the road. So I'm saying, well, may push the tire with me. I'm saying, but I carry this at home. I'm gonna start being like, yeah, my hard tire now. Motivation. Boss good tire now because nothing to rip on the tire. The treading also look safe. So they want to walk on. So may push the tire now. And boy, I must say, really good push it. Say all the way new film. Say, want bet. So I say, boss, you can't do it. So just wait. So may push the tire, come through town, right? And I'll come up what does it be? High Street, Long Street.
One of them.
High Street.
Yeah. I'll come up from that place. So now, little before Damascus, what the pharmacy name?
Seco.
Seco Pharmacy, Ras
Oh
Class.
yeah, so that's High Street.
That's the that's the fetching intersection that's out there, right?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a car down the road now. I'm saying what? And I'm say, boss, bet me go push this here down and you can knock the car. I say, you can't do it. So yeah.
Can't
Not
tell
gonna
this
push
man
him,
you
but you
can't
feel
do
now.
anything now because now you have to prove it.
Well, I mean, you roll them down the road now. I mean, turn up there now. I'm gonna see the car swerve. I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna say, see? I'm gonna see some red and blue light. Come on. I'm gonna say, what the fuck, you boss?
Police.
I was scatter. Someone go up the road. Someone go fetching left. Someone turn round. But someone just start run different direction, right? And the police and then come. Police see. Take like 6 hours. And then see the group just split up and everybody going. So now 2 police come out the car now. I may wonder because like they come up the road and now I'm gonna run and I look back. Me and Big Sexy go this direction. I run, I look back. I'm see the man come out the car. I'm like, boss, what the fuck you come out the car for?
Pause.
Because I'm not there anymore. The boy hop out the car, the boy look round, the boy hop back in the Jeep, and the boy start down the road behind Howie. But I run over to a bus station. I jump over there's I guess it's like some concrete slabs that they put to just limit where the bus on it can go. So I'm gonna get over the concrete slab, right? I may say, well, I'll get to now, tell them man I'll come. I did not expect the man and them to put the car in park and it hop out at us. Like I saw them come out the car. I saw them come out the car earlier now. But I didn't expect them to do it twice. Because then my whole lot, and then my ask, then I say, why I do? Da. You see what you just do there? I'm like, boss, me? Boss, I see that other man now, but I'm not gone now. Like, boss, me just they walk, I see that happen, and I get scared, so I bolt up. Couldn't stand up there. The police and then start search out, boss. I may have about like 2 giants finally, but since it was like a show going on, they ask nothing. They just get back our weed. I just let her go and continue to look for the man and them who knocked the car.
Bro, I remember this one time this boy went on my WhatsApp, right? And I don't know what happened because this is when we discovered WhatsApp web, right? So I'm on my computer and this man said, yo, let me get the phone, right? So he had my phone and we talking to this one girl, right? So I'm texting some shit. And then when he come up with something, he just texts it, right? So while I'm over here texting this girl, this man decided he gonna change my my status, right? That's when WhatsApp brought his status and shit. So this boy say, hey guys, I'm finally coming out. I'm gay, right? Shut up there for weeks. I didn't know. Right? This one girl hit me up and say, I knew it. I was like, knew what? You gay? I was like, what? Where's this coming from? Right? So she's like, your status. And I'm just like, so I go check my status and it's me. What?
3 weeks ago.
And I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Wow,
And in my head,
billboard up.
in my head, I'm just like, who could have? And I'm like, Jaron. So then in my head, this is me. All right, payback time. So I go grab my mom's phone, right? And I send Jaron profile picture to my mom's phone, change her profile picture to Jaron's profile picture, and we had a conversation, right?
Wait. You sent?
So I took Jaron's profile picture from his WhatsApp, and I got my mom's phone and then changed her profile picture to Jaron's picture.
Okay,
And then I changed her name in my phone book to Jaron Tomlinson.
Creative a bitch.
So then I went to work creating a dialogue that just made me seem shocked to how gay he was. Right? So I just set up this whole thing, right? And I'm just like, so I'm now sending it to the group chat to kind of like, pay this nice up, trying out hero gay. Right? And he's like, I said that? So now he did like, did I say that for real? Right?
Bro, cause like, bro, everyone.
So I made it as convincing as possible, bro.
If you see proof in front of you of something that you said, like, bro, he had the transcript, bro.
And those were before the days mans were dabbling with Photoshop and them shits.
Yes.
So like, yo, I was like,
bro,
wow.
I had to literally, certain things had to get like edited. I literally had to change the time and the date. So I had to literally zoom in on the picture and then write certain things in the black pencil as perfect as it was to the correct number. So it wasn't gonna look perfect, but enough to fool you.
Yeah.
So I had to do bare work in them. Like after I screenshot them and stuff, that I had to put in work to say, yeah, this happened a week ago. It didn't just happen tonight.
Yo, and it's crazy now. It's crazy because I remember now. Like he had time to do all of that, right? Because that's when Carl got him the Nexus, right? So like his phone screen was quite big, so I can really picture him like fine tuning everything. Like this man showed me the transcripts of me coming out the closet, and I was convinced.
I was like, wow, what was I going through,
bro? I was like, yo, like what was I smoking? Because he had proof.
All the proof.
Jack, and I was like,
this is how y'all communicate.
I was blackmailing this guy, so I'll send this out. Better tell him you did it and not me.
It was crazy. And after I did that, right, and I confess that I changed Tim on profile, then Tim on have like a catty there, right?
Hey, she might hear this now, but all right, go ahead.
No. You see a fan, that day is long gone. So another catty day. And to this day, this cat here hate me because she and Timon made a disagreement. And Timon, they tried to tell she buy. And she wouldn't accept the buy. So Timon blocked she. And then the boy forget for unblock she about 3 weeks later. And the boy say, "Me say talk to me. I guess Jaron block you off my phone." And because Timon, because I admitted to change the status that one time so long ago, Timon got off with that.
You want to Scott?
Yo, that girl hate me to this dinner. Like my talk to she sister and she begs.
Still it. Because she think that incident, because she was upset with me. Like she was upset with me. Right? And then after I said, I thought you stopped talking to me. Shit, Jaron must have blocked you. She's like, why would Jaron do that? I was like, I don't know, Jaron love man. He blocked all the girls in my contact, actually. It's not just you alone. I didn't even realize, to be honest. Right? And then she kind of calmed down. And she's like, why would you? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not giving you my phone again. Right? So this is what I'm telling this girl now. And because if y'all don't know, I'm really good at lying. And if you think I can't lie good, you're falling for it.
No,
That's what it is.
It's just like really.
So yeah, I swear, like I think a year ago I messaged her just to say how she doing because she crossed my mind. And she brought that same situation this to me. Should I tell the truth now? Or should I just say like, because we grown people, time pass, like, live and learn. And in my head, I'm just like, I don't think this is one of those lies that you just tell the truth.
No. So if me tell a lie 5 years ago now, that becomes the truth now.
Preach.
That becomes the truth now. I just edit my life. I edit that in. That's me now.
Bro, you want me to tell you who else crazy? John have this knack for Literally, he would tell you a lie, forget that he told you the lie, and then believe the lie. So he could literally beat a polygraph. Did you murder that guy? Blood still in his hand? No, I didn't even see this guy before. Right? And the polygraph said he's telling the truth.
No, because the thing is, right? Like, after a while, the lie becomes the truth.
Yeah.
I remember all my
lies. You have to
lies.
believe that.
Not me. Not me.
That's where my brain power going, to remember all those lies.
Check, can't excel at nothing else.
I'm being real with you.
You could bring up a situation 10 years from now for what I did before. I remember it.
Not me. I just have a different story. It might be similar to the last one. It might be completely different. They're like, you asked me for something about 10 years ago. How much do you remember?
Bro, that's like that time when I brought home Shine's DS. I don't know if I brought this up on the podcast. A lime green DS. My dad asked me, like, I don't know, a year later where I get the DS. I was just like, this guy really think I'm gonna forget the lie?
How crucial is it to my advancement in this world?
That one team $5 for Tim. One Tim will go up on a rampage. Yo,
I stole everything from everybody.
Bro, no, I was so happy now because Tim stole a DS and gave me a DS. I was like, what? My DS screen broke. How did you know?
Robin Hood. Robin freaking Hood.
Yo, man. Actually, it wasn't even $5. I think the $5 was Toriano. Stole $5 out of my arm thing, my bag, wrote his name on the $5, and I'm looking for that. He's like, oh, you lost your money? I can lend you mine. Like, you can borrow my $5. I was like, bro, this is my money. No, you see my name on it. I'm like, who put their name on money?
What you hate more, Freetown man or Toriano?
I've seen a picture of Toriano, and I'm like, he's not the same guy. And he's moving on with his life, and he don't even remember me probably, so I can't hate him. But Freetown,
them niggas never change.
I still hate Adrian. I still hate Adrian.
I hate his face, but like I don't hate him for no other reason. But like, you know, he just always yell a lot and be very loud with his voice. I feel like because he knew he had a deep voice, he'd abuse it. Yeah, and he always make nice and always love for anything. But I know he's a competitive person. Just the way how he does play sports and stuff. But I feel like he applied that in every other aspect too. Like he has to compete for something.
Yeah, me and Adrian never in anything, and I saw him in Newfield one time with Auntie Shelby, so I'm assuming they're related. So I just like, I don't want to cause any problem because I don't want it to come back to Newfield and then have my name in it. So me and him was always cool. Like I would see him and I probably wouldn't rate him a lot, but
I remember
one
time I saw him in Newfield, right? Boy, I'm gonna step with the whole gang. Cause right? He saw them out of lens, you know. And I saw him see him and he see him. Right? They saw each other. And this man disappeared and come back with a group of guys on the top of the hill. I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Walking up and down my road. I'm just like, you're gonna fight the man in front of his family. That's what you're gonna do. Yes. But they're gonna bang the boy. Cause now, everyone.
I'm in fights already, no?
I'm gonna get in a fight, right? And after I get I fucked the youth up.
Bro, this man took off his shoes before he began the fight.
Nah, cause now it was some brand new Air Forces, no dog. And it was PE too, so it was brand new white Forces. Yeah. No crease, nothing.
Crease them bitches.
Remember Antigua, they said, $350 me pay for their shoes in the bars.
For that $99 shoes.
Yeah. So now, boy, the man, me bang the boy off in the bus. I'm tell him take off my shoes, take off my school bag and so on. I'm bang the boy and fetch the bus. Michael and them have to pull the boy off for me. Pull me off the boy, right? I'm there banging the boy face with my elbow on the ground. So now, right? Then after all of that, right?
We still have chat.
Couple days later, right? Me walk good on the road, right? I'm gonna have my headphones. I'm gonna listen to music. I'm gonna just hear, like, honestly, I didn't even hear anything now. I felt something in my body. So I'm gonna take out my headphones, boss. I'm gonna see the boy talk about how he bang me. I'm gonna say, partner, you bang who? I'm gonna say that the boy starts stutter. The boy taller than me, right? But he lanky. That time the boss, you know me, and be like, kind of like, boss. I was kind of tall, and I was just a fighter, bro. Like really and truly, I was just a fighter.
I wasn't.
It's like I was ready to scrap with the boy in front of the Catholic church, but the boy ain't with it. So I'm like, yo, just don't call my name again. He never called my name again, but because of that, I just don't like the boy. To this day, I don't like the boy.
So wait, when you saw him in Newfield, that was before or after your fought?
That was after we fought. That's why I brought the whole gang. They could jumpy.
Do you wait for good this time? If your family jump in and get peace too.
But it's definitely something else,
Honest,
bro.
I got too much. If your uncle, we be Cecil, but with the bangy. With the bang Cecil.
Bro, Jaron one time almost got in a fight with Vonda. Cameron kills his mom, don't quote.
Sir.
Bro.
She didn't get mom off my Kenny, you know.
Father. Kenny would not even waste the strength
If you
of the boy
ever
to
see
shoot
Kenny
you.
and his brother, right?
Yeah.
Kenny and
They
his brother
pack.
are like two muscle buff men, just for sport.
Pause. Just for fun. Just because they can
Just
be.
because they can, they just buff. That's how they live their life. They don't know how to
huge
put their
buff.
hands down. Their hands is
No.
always up.
Always up.
Nah. Bro, we like I had a gun that time still, man. So like
No one to be
Kenny
fine.
would want to shoot out to me. What?
No one to be fine.
Yeah.
Imagine during carnival.
Well, I think I have the last lap. No, and I have the last lap because I'm taking my last lap. Wow.
You
Yo,
heard
I-
what he just said, boss?
This man found a gun now that drop out of some policeman pocket at night. And them mans have that gun just moving around the place. Like, why? Why?
Yo,
Just rolling.
No.
It's my gun now.
I felt so
And then he followed with
strong.
the guy who had the gun at the time.
I felt so strong with that gun, right? I remember when I still had that, right? I was going to school and I had the gun in my backpack, bro. I was like, yo, let somebody say something to me. Bro, I'ma shell this whole place down.
That
Mind
was
you, it's a
before school
revolver.
shooters were
Before they were
before
popular.
school shooters were popular.
Because we're from the Caribbean. We ain't know when those school shooter was. So like that type of shit don't happen in the Caribbean us. So like boy, I had that gun, right? And yo, no, not Param. The Param man cool. A Patters man, love for going like them bad.
Mhm.
And me a country man. And I hang out with country people. So I hang out with I hang out with Freetown people now. I hang out with Piers people and so. I know Piers and Patter in a beef. For how long over I don't know what. So now me kick it with them Piers man and Patters man are going like them tough. So I'm like, yo, I ain't really want this now. Like I ain't really want this na boss. But tell you now. Cause remember the time Jesse pulled a gun from me now from the school across Adventist, but that's a different story. So now right, like you asked me, he had a gun in my backpack. Now I'm like, yo, this boy don't know that I'm gonna go bust off he top right now if he in the top fucking chat. No. Teacher them will tell her, oh, go class. I go, yo, but hey, thank God I'm out Antigua.
My thing is, right, you had all this power with a gun that it wasn't even yours. You found it.
So he had bullets in there, he shoot.
You never bought some.
What bust up?
Bro, I
So the
never even
person-
held a gun.
The
And the
person
man's
who
over here
opened
playing
it,
with gun.
you check, the person who owned it, you noticed?
I'm policeman, he be. I'm thinking for you. I'm thinking of the gun that I be.
Oh, so it was a
Yes, it was.
Sir.
Yes, man could commit crime.
bro.
Man
And
literally
you
could
know-
commit crime.
And it would lead back to him. Actually, he probably not. He probably reported that shit, listen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. But then if they found you with it, they wouldn't just say that you had a gun. They would say a thief, the policeman gun.
I mean,
I-
dog, this is Antigua now. I don't think they check ballistics now. Like them
Probably
thing.
right.
No, I think they do. I think they
I
do.
mean, no, but back then, oh. Back then, I just had a gun.
Just imagine Antigua police is just like, yeah, that's not too much work. That's state
It's like,
people things.
boy, at 4 o'clock now. You have to go home now.
Forensics.
Right up. Email us. Send us
You
a
want to know
message.
something I found out about the law? If you go into somebody's house, dog, and you steal like a gun out the person's house, then no, you're armed burglar. But that's what the word?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Burglary, burglar.
burglar,
Yeah.
burglar.
Burglar, not
Same thing,
burglar.
same thing. Same
But
thing.
yeah, go ahead. Same thing.
Tomato,
Same thing.
tomato. So yeah, like if you steal a gun from inside somebody's house, you went in there like unarmed. No, like your crime just
Level
up.
up.
Yeah.
Bro, I heard some situation where people got sued. This man breaking into a woman's house, right through the kitchen window, and the knives fell off her rack and stabbed him in the hand. And he sued that woman and won.
Lawsuit. Yep.
And in my head, I'm just like, how? Because she shouldn't be storing knives that high. It's a hazard.
Yep. I heard another one with this nigga. This man, the people, he was robbing a house, and the people came home, and he basically, they were downstairs and he upstairs. And I think, okay, how I get out? How I get out? Look out the bedroom window. A pool was there, and the boy jump out the window into the pool. The pool was empty. So the boy broke it back, and literally the people whose house it was are now paying for this man's life. Why? Because they should have put up warning signs to say that the pool was out of service or no water.
In your yard for?
That's what me want to know. That is what I'm saying. How the hell?
Americans can just sue people for no reason. Bro, this woman had hot coffee from McDonald's and then threw it away on her lap.
Burnt
So
herself.
How the fuck? You don't know coffee hot. You
Weird
come
move.
to the door and say, give me some hot coffee. Nah, bitch. Here's some ice water.
You need to
beans.
put handles on the coffee. That's what they went wrong.
Like, bro, I don't want to live in this world if this is the way it is. And it's
See?
only getting worse.
I want to sue somebody
This
one time.
Bro, you
I
sue
know,
people
just-
for hurting your feelings now.
I want to sue somebody one time, but I don't think I have the funds to pay the lawyer to.
Yeah, and I
People
same thing. I don't even have the drive. But like literally, I don't stay upset at people for long. If me and you in something, it's almost exhausting to pursue this hate or this anger or whatever. So I would drop it right there and then. So I might say I'm gonna sue you, but by the time we leave and me reach home that night, me say sue her. Ain't got no time for that. So I don't know if I could do that. Plus, and it's bare consultation. Like, damn, the real winners here is the lawyers.
Yeah. Bro, they just eat
Yeah.
it and literally they can
Eat
stall
it.
it or just like literally say, well, this is getting tiresome. Let you win, let you lose. They can literally prolong until they get enough money and then milk for more.
As dumb as this is, man, mans are eating from this, eating well.
Just imagine if you and the other lawyer talk and say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Nothing. All right, let's pull this on some more. And they just pull it out and just pull more money from you. Win or lose, they're getting paid.
That's the bro.
That's why rich people who have long ass divorces, their lawyer must love them.
You get check and all them things in the work. Them I say yes, and they rub their hand every
They've
time.
been
Every
on
time the phone ring,
retainer.
cha-ching.
They've been on retainer, so they're getting paid even if they don't get called in. And then something happened, a divorce happened, and this is the longest 10-year divorce, and they're only married for 5. And that's just beer bank. This money this man getting. Man build 2 mansions and just get money.
Sick.
Shit, maybe I should be a lawyer. I'm a murder lawyer.
I think it's
So are
kind
you-
of too late.
To all you lawyers out there, I'm a really handsome guy with awesome eyes. And I'm a welder by trade. And I think I can make you happy. So yeah,
Well, you can tell you're not a businessman because your sales pitch was trash.
I know. The thought of a lawyer just imitate, like, oh god, can't talk. I'll just keep out. See, I don't deserve them. I need to go back to school. I'm
But
illiterate.
I wonder if lawyers are making money in Antigua like that because Antigua people love to take matters in their own hands, and I don't think they're really about paying
Aunt
somebody
Uncle's
to
a
handle
lawyer.
it.
Charlie make money, no. Charlie make money.
But he's civil. But then again, yeah, true. He's
I know.
civil, right? Like deal with like civil cases, like this person have a payment.
Buddy,
from
I
the
don't know
land
what you're asking me.
now.
And you know who else make money? The other lawyer. I don't remember his name though.
Oh, it's 2 lawyers in Antigua? Or 2
No.
firms?
Two separate firms. You know who may talk about Everett? He on the other street from Charlie.
Oh, wait, that's not Michael's
Jenna
dad?
Daddy.
Michael.
John.
Archibald. That's his last name. Michael Archibald. Archibald another lawyer too, and he make bank. Dog,
Yeah,
I
Archibald. Which
remember.
Michael?
Not
Michael.
Angel. Not Angel. I think you related to they
They used
could
to
be.
have like a light-skinned big dude named Michael.
A lawyer,
that's-
Michael Archibald.
No, Michael is not.
And
Archibald.
Archibald, he last name?
John.
No,
Michael
John
John.
was only old man name.
Michael
And
John. Michael
Man,
John. His last name
I
is
tell
John.
you, Boss, me used to go to my name and me used to go to my house with my old man, so that my last name is Archibald, because that's what me remember.
All right, Archibald name.
Yo, honest to God, I met the love of my life at his house now. I remember, right? I went there with my old man. Then time there, right? Cartel just dropped the song Virginity, right? And the song hot wood. Rotted. So now the girl come, right? And you know what? The girl named Shanice. Right?
The long hair.
Yeah. Yo, Timon, you know, Timon, all the girls that I'm in love with now. Yo, so now boom. Boy, the girl come over there now. And boy, remember now, I have a Blackberry now. I'm gonna play the tune Virginity, right? And boy, man, the girl sing the song like I do it, the boss. Him tell her, look the girl in the eyes. And boss, ever I'ma fall in love. The girl me tall. I honestly think she been taller than me at that point in time. You know, school opened 2 weeks later now. And then this girl that I met this summer, and we had such a wonderful connection. Yo, tell you now, I'm in the pool, they got to press up on me. She got bubby and then face and so, right? Like me kiss up and she two our old man just round in her. And they're like, yo, like she over like, yo, John, like, what go for your son? You know? But you know, boss, he just have a little young player do his thing. So now boom. 2 weeks later, school open and me see the girl now. Bright smile come on my face now. I say, right, look the catty, yeah, look at my new catty. But I'm ready for go and brag to Dylan or right, and clap my finger on them. Well, I said, you hear that. So we're ready for brag to big sex.
Wait, pause. Y'all call it clapping your fingers because I say clack. Because clapping is and then clacking is
dog, me no.
Me don't even call them nothing, but just do them.
That's when you shake your fingers and then you make noise. What y'all call that?
I don't think that's a good description.
Yeah,
You're
I think
right.
It's when you wow.
Because
why was about
you flick and flex your hand with you like
and you slap your index against your middle finger.
Yeah, and you just
and it makes a sound.
That
but
noise.
You're not snapping your finger. You're just like
yeah, it's not a snap of your finger. You're just flinging it and you're just hitting. Just hitting the other finger for no reason.
I recall that.
Yo, so no, right? I'm like walking to school. I'm gonna see the guy, right? I'm gonna say, right, look, the love of my life. So you know, make sure my partner, so no, right? And boy, I'm gonna go up for talk to the guy, right? And the guy look me in the face, and then the guy just walk away. But my heart sank.
Oh no! After that encounter,
them
gal are wicked. Them wicked.
And the thing is, right? I was real hurt, boss. Daddy hurt me more than my first knuckle now.
Bro, can you approach you with the expectation of this was already going well? My girl said, nope. Crazy. Bro, woman wicked. How she could cut style like that? As if she wasn't giving you but she gave you all the attention in the world when you were the only one to give attention to.
She's still alive?
I hope maybe. Maybe.
I only have like 2 serious crushes in like the whole of my high school life. I guess.
Not me.
I guess I was in Crew College too. So it was just that. But like John used to like see them and just like, that's my wife.
Man called it into action, into existence.
And this boy will go in wholehearted, you know, like, yes, this is the one. I'm just like, bro, how you know? I literally, you know, these girls be thinking like he's just joking, but like they don't even know this guy like literally about to like sell his parents so he can buy a ring and then propose.
I really don't understand, bro. I love hard. That's the thing, right? I love hard, right? But like, it's like, oh man, I don't know, bro. Cause I come in real strong, and then I kind of back off after a while.
Okay, weird.
Too much pressure.
Huh?
Pressure?
Nah, I think after a point when they get predictable, the boy just like, what else you have to offer me?
Oh, you lose interest.
Yeah, you know that sweet no more.
Nah, because honestly, at that age, right?
And this
back
is
then,
still at the point where there's no sex involved either. So
Yeah.
yeah. Don't
like
think he
back then, there's not much girls really
like,
does have to offer though.
bro, they still don't. So hey, sorry. A lot of them still don't.
Careful.
not
Nah.
all. Some young.
It's like,
No.
because like literally, if even like when, because I'm at that point. No, you left when you went what, third form, Jaron? Third form is when you went peers.
Peers, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't feel like you used to hang around the girls them when we just like back then, them time.
I mean,
I don't recall.
John inherit the bathroom spot now.
No. I mean, like how, like how we just sit down in the classroom and coop up with them in the car and stuff. I feel like because from observing that alone let me know, yo, these girls be talking about the same things every day, like no new stuff. It's just like constant, just either drama where I'm like, these girls ain't that
I was
interesting.
because I was friends with them, girl. I wasn't. Yo, like I was, bro. I really had bitches back then, bro. Like you really don't understand, right, bro? Like like when I used to, bro, I used to be posted by the bathroom, right? I used to be posted by the bathroom, and then I remember when Tim was posted up in the girl, like right in front of the girl's bathroom. But like the girl and them were like, girl and pass like you're so real much. It's like, oh hi Jay, I'm like, yo, like I really had bitches, bro.
The boy used to have a fetching jingle say, "Every kiss begins with J," and I'm just like, what?
Hey,
and then start blush.
Bro, the boy would hit that line and he would just always hit. I'm just like, bro, what?
Bro.
And the boy always sing it now, and they always blush and laugh, and then ha ha ha, and then just entertain the conversation. I'm just like, I don't have that.
If I said that, they'll be like, what you say? I'm like, bro. Like literally, you used to defy all odds for me. Timon used to do it too, but in a different way. Timon does have this thing where he do his eyes, and he talks to you like, yo, girl, what you trying to do right now?
Nah, I always been smooth with the words, bro.
Nah, but then when it but at the end of the day, he's like, bro, nobody love him. I'm too ugly. I'm like, partner, look how much you have to show. And you rocking over that mentality.
Bro, at one point, Ja was just like, yeah, to get all the hoes, I need to get lighter.
Yeah, and the boy start bleach.
You turned to a totally different person. You got like light skin energy.
Bro, see, yo, I remember now, cause when my light skin, right? When my light skin, I really, bro, like even my poses and pictures, bro, like I was less intimidating and shit. But yo, I'm telling you, bro, like I wasn't toting the gun anymore, bro. I was a certified lover boy.
The boy start tree card. Stop.
That's actually when I stopped doing that. Bro, I tell you, I be going through phases, bro. Like I change who I am often.
Nah, but this was a fun episode for real though.
Yeah, definitely. Jaron, we need you here more often.
For sure, actually, man. Like I'll try to figure out why you were here from episode 1.
No. Like, where the hell is Jaron?
Narrate you.
Bro, what show some initiative, dog. We told you when we free.
Timon, I told you I am free all the time because I don't do shit.
Everyone hit me up, so why didn't you?
Because I'm not the one who came up with the plan.
Neither was I.
Explain everyone.
I had nothing to do with this.
If you come up with some plan, why you expect me to remind you?
Because every time I ask you, oh, hey, you are free. Nah, I'm doing something. I'm going on the road. I'm busy. So I'm saying, since I'm free and you're free, when you're freer, hit me up and then we can go.
Bro, you know I'm free all Saturday.
I don't
actually. You just stay free and we
because like literally a while ago, we just say, hey, you dropping Erica somewhere, like out of nowhere.
Because I was free.
Okay, you're not. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, boss, see?
So that's what I'm saying. So like, bro, you free when you're free. So you just have to message me and tell me, yo, I'm free for like the next hour.
And then the thing that broke my heart even more, dog, the name Drink and Drown. Timon, where that name come from?
Tell us.
Timon, no, you tell me where the name come from.
No, tell us. Okay, it's a sick story, dog. So
right in front of your yard, right?
wait. So it was a night we came back from our first drink and joint. It didn't have a name at the time. Because
No,
what
no, no.
happened
It was before the drinking drum. It was before the drinking drum. It had a name before the drinking drum. We did watch Project X, right? I was like, yo, we need to have a big party like this. But we're like, yo, there's no land to have this party because I can't have the party in my house. You want Jelly run them out? You can't have the party for your house. You're not gonna work out. So I'm saying, yo, let's take it to the beach. I'll bring the alcohol and I'll bring the drugs. Not really drugs, because we ain't had no drugs. It's just weed.
Just weed.
So boom. So like that was the plan. So then like I'm gonna just say brainstorm now. I'm gonna say, yo, it's a drink and drone.
Because like literally everybody was creating like events and stuff, and we were just like, yo, how you can even bring up like a on the spot type event where a lot of people can come and you just turn wild and crazy.
And just vibes, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just vibes. So in our minds, like you bring drinks, you tell people if they come and bring drinks, and you don't tell them the location, they just always know that there's something going down, and they get the location the night. So they just have to show up.
A meet up.
Yeah, a meet up.
Yeah.
That's the whole concept, but we didn't have a thing for it. It's like he came up with a name for sure.
And then after me he said, yeah, me get them the moniker drink and drone. My trademark drink and drone.
No,
you know that broke my heart in the bag.
Okay, all right.
Timon,
let's clear up some things here.
No, Timon, you don't steal how much a catty from me, and then you thief the name too. Timon,
You're going to say that.
Boss, no, the night.
I didn't steal nobody from him.
Come and read it. Come and read it the lyrics, Timon. Come and read it the lyrics, dog. Cause right, I started write something, right? And Timon, like I renounced the friendship. No, Timon, like the betrayal that I felt, right? The betrayal that I felt. This is how I felt when Kish Melanin snaked me, bro. Like, bro, this is how I felt when that man snaked me, right? So here, right? I really thought you was my niggas. I really thought you was with me. I really thought we was brother. I gave you my heart, and I gave you my heart, and I gave you my blood. Like, got a lot of ops fucking with you niggas, right? Niggas respect me because I know I was getting it, bro. Like, hold on, it's like, yeah. Wait, where you go? Like, Mike steal my name, stole my style, looking at my loot, bro. Y'all niggas don't know I was tight, bro. Like, I wrapped you in the same like bundle of feelings with them mans, and like, bro, like I was ready to line y'all, bro. Yo, I was like, yo, I wonder if I could catch an Uber, go to Canada, snipe this nigga, and then get back in Philly and just eat a cheesesteak.
Bro, I told this first off, right? I've been telling this for a year now, right? And in my head, I said, when the new year starts, for sure, I'm definitely going to start this podcast one way or the other, right? And we even had talks and so in Clubhouse, right? And he was all about it, right? So in my head,
when he pop off, he did present.
So in my head, I'm just like, all right, boom. He said he didn't have a mic. We started in February, and he said he got a mic in January or something, right? So I'm saying, all right, boom. So I'm checking to see this guy free. This guy either working, playing games, forget, doing something.
There's no response.
Right? Or no response. Like whenever I message John, I don't get him. For a guy who lives next to his phone, I don't understand. It's like 2021. Like, how do you not see a message ever for hours? Right?
Because my phone at the end, they're not playing a game.
Okay, so that's the reason why you're not on the podcast.
So
Boom.
You
just keep giving us boss.
Nah, but like, this is the thing, dog.
Boss, since episode 1, we talking about Jaron coming on here now. Episode 1.
No, boss, I say I'm not coming because first of all, bro, y'all already, boom, Monica the name, right? And then host and co-host, right? And I'm like, hold up, what? Me in a day? The friggin' icon. That's 2 niggas. I can't identify who is who, but I know none of them is me.
Shut up,
bro. So I'm looking at it. I was like, yo, that man.
Everything is subject to improvement and growth. We're literally all in this together.
Nobody.
And here what you do. You Bex, right? And this how I know you narrate how. Because if Timon me Bex with me, Timon come straight to my chat and tell him what he Bex. If Timon make us straight. You know, Jaron wrote lyrics. First off, he didn't even push to us. No, look at Timon. Look at the thing. Look at the thing, Jaron. Look at the thing. Look at the thing. That Timon showing right now. Look at it.
There ain't nothing showing.
On his camera?
Is this guy just make nice for just make nice?
Bro, it broke my heart, bro.
You broke your own heart.
We've been waiting for this guy.
Nah,
This
bro,
guy say he free, but never free. So in my
Bro,
head, I'm
no,
saying,
yeah.
yo, okay, the year already start. January already done. I say, everyone, what you doing? Everyone say, I
And then
bet.
another
Everyone
thing-
went out and got a mic, and everyone got ready. Everyone hit
You
me
know,
up.
some
Yo,
money
I'm
me
free.
spent on this mic.
I'm free. I'm free between
And
this
another
and
thing,
this, right?
dog.
And I'm like, okay, that can work with my schedule. And me and everyone just did it. Jaron still had shit going on.
This
even though he
date, I
free.
know, John free now.
Last week he was supposed to be
Dog,
on
and
the
another
episode
thing, right?
last week.
Boss, I was so heartbroken, bro. Like, look, I pop up in the chat, right? On Timon birthday, and I say, happy birthday, Timon. Only nigga to say happy birthday, Timon. Everybody else, right? Start saying happy birthday, Timon. But on January 4th, when it was my birthday, none of these niggas hit me. Bro, I let
Okay,
that
I didn't
day
hit you. I didn't hit you
That's
because in my head, I didn't tell him happy birthday.
Oh, I did.
None
But
of
I
y'all,
remembered
bro.
his birthday. But in my head, I'm just like, John already know how the birthday thing said, so I didn't have to say shit.
So I'm
Right?
like, bro, no, bro. Every my birthday, bro, I'm the one who hop up in there and I say something. I was like, bro, like I love these niggas, and these niggas don't love me, bro.
Bro, we
I'm
love
like,
you.
bro,
We
I
are,
put
you
my
know what?
heart out here for y'all.
It
Bro,
was
like
not-
real talk.
Here we go.
guys,
Here we gonna do.
thank you for listening to the podcast today. It's everyone.
But we're gonna put this here. Here's what we're gonna do. Jaron, I apologize for any hurt.
I ain't fucking apologizing for that bitch nigga.
Nah, we're putting this on the record, so he getting it official, and anything happen in the future, he can go back to this and say, I did it, right?
So if he's not on any more episodes, it's because he wasn't really free.
Yes, Jaron, you are welcome here all the time. You're welcome to even be officially a part of it, because that was the intent to start with, but we're not going back there. And today we're starting anew. We're turning a new page. Jaron, are you accepting the position as to be another host on the D&D podcast? Is that what you're saying here and now? Is that what you would like? Or would you just like to be a guest until your schedule becomes more, predictable, and then we can go
I
from
want
there?
50%.
Of what the
Right.
time?
Welcome. Thank you guys for listening again. We appreciate the audience. We appreciate all of you, the love that we keep getting every week. Hopefully we have Jaron here more often, because that's the way we wanted it to
But
always be.
move, boss.
Thank you guys once again. If anything, hit us up on social media. You know where to find us. And just enjoy the rest of your week. We hope you enjoy listening. Thanks for tuning in once again.
Bye.
Peace out.
Say so now.
Heartbroken.
Peace, y'all. Later.